Alright guys, what's up? Back with another video today. It's probably the first video I've done in a while. I hadn't done one of these videos in a while, but yeah, sorry. What's up? Hadn't done a video like this in a while, but I'm gonna go over a couple things that I've done that have been kind of new that you guys haven't seen. So I'm gonna go ahead and rest y'all up on this little box I have here so y'all can see me, because it's kind of something I'm gonna work on real quick. But alright, so we're gonna go over what is in my tackle bag and also what I have that's new. So, newest thing I have at the arsenal is a new baitcaster. We have a nice little Shakespeare agility with a nice little cork handle here. It's got a nice, probably I think, what is this? So 6:2 1 gear ratio. I just realized what the gear ratio was. This is a nice, probably 6-foot medium heavy rod, or light heavy rod. I think it's a light heavy, I think. Yeah, it's probably a light to medium heavy rod. And a nice, this is a fast action, I guess, what you consider fast action. But, I mean, nice little swim bait yesterday. This is a nice little, sexy shad black herring, I guess, something like that. I don't know. I think it's a black herring of some kind. It's a little Academy XO Express little swim bait I got, so that's that. I'm gonna go over what's in my tackle bag. So in my tackle bag, I have some Zoom Super Salt Plus 6-inch long lizard June bug, Texas rig or Carolina rig Texas rig lizards. You can rig them way you want. Also, I have these are some Bass Pro stickos, but they're little mini Cincos. But I got a little mirror lure package so I could have them concealed. And here I have some Strike King Ultimate Soft Plastic Lures and Tubes. Shine Stick, Watermelon, Red Black, 7-inch pack of Cincos. These are like a little watermelon color. Also my hard tackle box, which is my actual tackle box. So this is going into my tackle bag. This is my tackle box, and these are my soft plastics that I have as extras. So I'm gonna go over what I have in here and what I like to normally use. So I'd like to normally use on my creek adventure, like to use Cincos and lizards and stuff like that. But normally, if I'm gonna go fish somewhere really big, I'm gonna go fish like big baits. First couple baits I have across a couple of little brim lures. I got some. Go over my first little spinners here. I have I can get them untangled. I got a beetle spin. I have a bigger beetle spin actually. I have two. I have some bigger ones. Of course, if you're fishing for bass, here's a little bigger one. I have some crankbaits. They're kind of small. Here's a Rebel Wee Crawl crankbait, little crawfish little crankbait. I got my PB on this lure. Actually, my recent PB was you know what? I'll save the wait for the end of the video. So you guys comment down below. What do you think my PB was? Because I think I've mentioned in my past videos my last PB was 1.5 pounds. So comment below. What do you think my new PB is? Here's some little brim crankbaits I got recently. These are tiny. I have like a little single hook on them. And I got little mini square bills. And I got a different color of the other one. I have two. So they're kind of different colors. You got this little shad-like color. That's little bass, little color, like little baby bass or something. I also have a brim crawfish Wee Crawl little crankbait. This little crawfish. I got some clothing on there. Got home my clothes one time. Go over and over my crankbaits. Over here, my favorite crankbaits. I have to go over. Hold on. I have this way backwards. So first crank I'm gonna go over is this Ozark Trail square bill that I got from Walmart. It's a little square bill crankbait. It's just this little baby bluegill, little color like little summer bluegill. This is probably my favorite crankbait out of my tackle box because I've caught 6 to 8 bass, I think, on this. Not my PB, but I've caught a couple good sized bass on this. I just caught a 2-pounder. It was almost my PB, and then it got away, so it wasn't my PB. So my new PB, you guys comment down below and let me know what it is. But this is probably my favorite crankbait. I'm gonna get a couple more square bills coming soon. I'm gonna start buying a couple more, so you guys stay tuned, and I'll buy a couple more and show you guys. Moving on, this is probably my only type of crankbait I have. This is the only one of this type of crankbait that I have in my tackle box. It's a deep diver. I don't normally have deep divers in my crankbait box because, well, I don't like to really fish deep divers, but my dad gave it to me, so I was like, screw it, why not keep it? So, go ahead and start putting them back in the tackle box as I'm going through this video, so I don't have like all of them all jingled up in this box. Next we have this is a weird brand, I forgot the name of it, but it's this little brim / little bass crankbait. It's got these little claws on it, these 2 hooks, and they look pretty much small enough to fish for brim, but it's still a little square bill, so simple. But a lot of my smaller like baits and lures, they're pretty good for fishing for bass and crankbait and brim and sunfish and stuff like that. But I have some new stuff that I need to show y'all past this tackle. I got something new, some little secret, little surprise at the end. Stay tuned. I have on my top water section. I have this little booyah, little popping pad crash, little top water frog, and it's not a popping frog, just a little regular little frog. This is a recent frog I got. It's my newest one. A little simple, little $1.96 Ozark Trail, a little Walmart frog. So nothing special, but definitely see a size comparison of my frogs. This is one I've caught a couple bass on, and I haven't caught a single bass on this one, so I'm kind of excited to hopefully catch one on this one. Moving on, this is a very strange lure. My friend had this, and I've seen actually a company actually makes this. A very expensive company makes this, and it's like a new bait that came out. This is a tadpole swim bait / like top water frog tadpole like thing. I don't know. What you're supposed to do is it has like a little weight in the end, and you can go down the bottom and swim it like a little tadpole and jig it around, and you can bring it to the surface, and it'll swim like a little tadpole at the top of the surface. You can just pop it along. I got a popper. One of my only popper I put in my tackle box because, I did at least one popper. One of my newer baits, this is something I really like. This is probably my favorite top water bait now. I'm gonna get a couple more and get some trailers and trailer hooks for this. A buzz bait. One of your best summer baits you can have. Buzz bait. Now, you can fish this broad daylight, late afternoon, nighttime, morning time, and the color of this spinnerbait is like a ghost or like a bone or something. It's this little white, simple little booyah little spinnerbait. Nice little spinnerbait. Not spinnerbait, buzz bait, but it's nice. It spins across the water, got a little spinner on it, and it spins across top of water. Really good for fishing in the morning time, especially, and nighttime. That's my top water section, and those last two are my brim and square bill section. Now moving on to my lipless crankbaits and my swim baits, or my bigger lures. First on the lipless crankbaits, or your rattle traps, I had this little red glitter craw, H2 Express red glitter craw from Academy Sports and Outdoors, and it's a lipless crankbait. Now this is a very nice little lure. I was trying to actually get a ghost craw, H2 Express lipless crankbait. I got a red glitter craw, so it's kind of a more out there, but it's not this little crawfish pattern. I wanted to get a crankbait with a little crawfish pattern on it. I want to get a ghost craw. It was like a maroon fluorescent look through like red, and it was really cool looking. And it was from Lojo, at Lojo Fishing. Go visit his channel. This is not sponsored by his channel, but just go visit his channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit like if you like his content, and tell him that somebody that you know sent you there. Moving on, this is a little. Okay, if you can't tell by the lures I like to have in my tackle box, which you can definitely tell, I like Walmart and I like Academy for their lures, but this is a little Walmart Ozark Trail rattle trap. Now this has got like this weird color, and not only that, so listen to the difference between the rattles. So listen, this is the H2 Express red glitter craw Ozark Trail rattle trap. Listen, this has got more rattles in it, and they're a lot smaller. This has got less, and they're bigger. So. Moving on to my also bigger baits. This is another swim bait, just like the one I have in my rod. This is another H2 Express swim bait. This is an H2 Express jointed sunfish, 3-inch long swim bait. This is probably my biggest lure, I think, for like swim baits and like hard lures. Probably one of my biggest baits. This is a very good lure. I actually caught a snapping turtle on this. I don't know how. I guess he followed. He was like, "Ooh, bluegill," and just followed it back to the bank, and I hooked him. So, moving on to my jerk baits, which is my reflective lures, or my, rip baits, I guess. Again, same exact brands I like. This is, of course, from Academy, H2 Express. This is a jerk shad, but it's a thread fin shad, and it's got this little bluish with like this little black dot, and this little purple top to it. This is a jerk bait. This is probably one of my favorite lures now, because I've seen me use these before. Now I didn't know how to use them. I went and bought one, and I went and used it, and it was crazy cool. I caught fish on it. So, just wait, my next one. Next one's, of course, a Walmart lure. Now, this is probably the best color for, if you go to get a Walmart jerkbait, this is like a little bitsy minnow. This is probably the best color you want to go with.